And I just thought the show should end there. Like, if you ask me, give it 3 seasons, call it wraps. Hey, some shit just went down. Let's talk about it, man. My Hero Season 3. Let's get into it. All right, so let's talk about it, man. A couple of crazy things that happened. One of the coldest, like, I choose you moments in anime that ever happened. All Might ain't got no might. Crazy. What else? Deku, he didn't went past his limits. Bakugo's still a dog, still top 2 for me right now. Top 2 for me as far as the students go. You know, it's a lot that went down. Like, this season, I think is what sets it up for like all of the hype I've been hearing about the show. This season right here, this one did its job. This one did its big one. It did its big one. All right, so let's talk about it. First, at the summer camp, initial thoughts is, all right, cool, they go here, train, get stronger. I assume, you know, they're trying to attack him, they'll fight him off, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. Boy, was I wrong. Like, they've been here for, what, a day? And then the League of Villains, they sent them hitters out there. Like, they say, yeah, forget the low-level villains, man. They got some real hitters to come after them. And they wanted Bakugo, my dog, my hitter. What? Come on now. And the craziest part about it, they got him. I thought that, like, it'd be like a normal show, you know, where whenever they go after the people, you know, boom, 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 they get them and they fight them off, defend them. Nah, like, they was fighting. But, hey, these people right here, they didn't, like, damn near killed a hero. They didn't kidnapped another. They beating the other people to, like, they really got some hitters there on the heroes. Eraserhead is stuck between trying to protect the students and get out there to save the students that's outside. He gave them the right to fight. Like, all of this stuff is happening. Deku, don't even get me started on him. He handled Muscular, who is crazy strong. Like, I was like, oh, shoot. This dude is crazy. Nah, the camp scene was fire. The camp scene set up this whole season. And, like I said, bro, this one turned me on. Like, I can't wait till season 4. A lot of the League of Villain, like, their abilities and stuff got spoken to, so we know what they really do, or a little bit of what they do, right? Like, we kind of get a feel for them and their character. And then they kidnap Bakugo. They trying to convince him to join the villains? And I ain't gonna lie. When I first put on the show, I thought Endeavor was gonna be evil. I thought Bakugo was gonna be evil. Like, I thought he would turn evil. Like, it's a lot of stuff like that went on in my head whenever I first started the show. But Bakugo, my dog, never that. Never a traitor. Loyal to the soil, you know what I mean? Like, he ain't switching sides. Matter of fact, he attacked them in the place. And then, boom, he was like, y'all gonna have to kill me. I'm gonna die trying to get up out of here. Y'all ain't about to kill me. So guess what? I'm gonna get up out of here. Like, peace. Students got the drop on where they thought he was at. Turns out they was wrong. They seen Buku no moves. Then, the actual heroes got the drop on where he at. They bust in there. They bust in where the Numos was at. Like, they doing they thing. I'm like, oh, shoot. But then I'm like, this is too easy. This is too easy. And that's when it all went wrong. This dude named All For One, he done made his return. He done made his return. I'm talking about, like, he pop in. He got the ability to steal people quirks. So he done stole quirks. Genist, best Genist, and Mount Lady was over there trying to, you know, capture him up. And that just ain't work. They got beat up till a Pope almost died. The students are already in trouble, and UA is in trouble because they tried to keep the kids. They couldn't protect the kids. And then on top of all that, All Might show up. He going blow for blow, hand for hand with All For One, the person who injured his side. And in front of everybody on national TV, because why the frick would you be broadcasting this? All Might loses his power. Let me correct that. He do still beat All For One. He do still beat All For One. But he lost his dang power. And that's just where I'm like, how do I feel about this right now? All Might can't go, I can't watch the show. Like, that's how I'm thinking right now. Like, if All Might can't go, I ain't watching the show. In the end, this is where he go, like, plus ultra for real. Like, hey, I might get plus ultra tatted on me on some shit. At this point, right here. I don't know if I can see my mouse. That point where he goes. That's when I knew. Woo, that's when I knew that I had to keep watching. Because All Might was beat, blooded, and battered. But he beat One for All, or All for One, with One for All, put the hand in the sky, popped out his body, and just like that, the symbol of Beast made his last stand. Whew! And I just thought the show should end there. Like, if you ask me, give it 3 seasons, call it wraps. I don't care about Bakugo. I don't care about Deku. I don't care about Tokirama. I don't care about Todoroki. I don't care about none of them. Like, that is all I needed to see in the show. And then we could go. Like, call it a day. But nah, they keep going. They keep going. So next up was the Provisional Hero Exam. This was a smooth little series, you know. It showed the growth and character of the characters, you know. Mineta got better. Who is that? Tokiyama. He took some big strides, bro. Todoroki did good, but that pride got in the way, and it allowed him to not pass the exam. Bakugo didn't pass the exam. This one wasn't bad. Like, it's another good arc. Like, they was attacking, it was fighting. They had to, round 1, they had to not get their buttons tagged, but they had to tag 3 other people buttons, right? You had to tag 3 before you could go. Part 2, they had to save the hostages and the civilians from the buildings that was falling. There was actors, but the buildings that was falling. And then Gang Orca, one of the superheroes, came in there acting as a villain, and they had to defeat him. They had to defend and defeat Gang Orca. That's when Todoroki failed, because he couldn't get over his dislikings with Inasa Yorashi. Inasa Yorashi. He couldn't get over that. One of the biggest moments of this all is Bakugo realized that Midoriya had All Might's powers. And that is when they had to throw them hands outside in the dorms. They broke curfew. They got in trouble. But he said, I ain't gonna tell nobody the story. It eased Bakugo's mind because he felt like he was the reason All Might lost his powers. And like, it was a nice little smooth ending to season 3. The last thing is they pop up and they tell them that they have the opportunity to shadow under somebody, kind of like they did in the internships, but this is like actual work. Like, it's like a work study. And they meet these 3, the big 3 of UA, right? And so these 3 are 3 of the strongest people in UA. Like, they're 4th years, so they're seniors about to graduate and become heroes, right? He's shy. She's super upbeat, but just talk too damn much. And he is like, hey, let's fight. Like, that's the best way to understand each other. Like, you know, so that's kind of where that go. And that is where season 3 ends. All in all, my honest opinions on season 3. Let me go back. Let me get back to some Plus Ultra, man. Because this is inspired me. Season 3, right? Like, my thoughts on this is, it is great. This is where the show should have ended. It could have ended for me, and I would have been fine with it. I think that they doing better with the artwork. You know, the music, like I said, bro, like the music, the setting, the character development that's going on, I really like that was going on in the show, right? But what I don't like is they made All Might lose his power. Just make him weak. Let him at least be able to throw like 1 or 2 punches. He can't throw no punches no more. Like, nothing, right? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But overall, if I had to give season 3 a grade, I would give it a 8 out of 10. 8.4 out of 10. Bow. Because it was that good. Season 3 alone, right? Not the whole show, just season 3, 8.4 out of 10. It's really good, right? I'm excited for what's to come next. You know, I'm ready for season 4. I'm ready to see what's going to happen. League of Villains is heating up. They got this other dude named Overhaul who they showing, right? We got the study going on. We got people learning their powers a whole lot better. It's just a lot of excitement and a lot of energy going on into the show right now. And I am excited to see what happens next, all right? If y'all want to see what my reactions are, go ahead, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We'll be back with some more. Your boy Rising out.